Hello, I'm going to talk about how languages can differ. In the document that was analyzed, we can say that a dialect is a variety of a language that is spoken in a region. So a language can have different dialects, and people from different dialects can understand the other ones. Talking about phonology, phonology refers to how we can combine different letters and how these letters can form different sounds. In English, for example, we have different sounds and sometimes letters are silent in different words. Talking about phonology, morphology, it refers to the way we form words. These words have like a root word, which is the origin for the rest. For example, we can have the combinations concern, concerning, concerned, and the different words have different functions and are used in different ways. The syntax refers to the way we organize the words. We put them in order to have different meanings or to get different ideas in the combinations. For example, if we have the combination pet city refers to a city full of pets. But if we say city pet, we change the order. This time we mean that a pet belongs or lives in a city and not, for example, in a different place like the countryside. Now, going to part 2 and analyzing the information provided by the teacher who was part of the interview carried out. We discussed also that many of her opinions have a coincidence with the description, with the definitions of the information in the document. The teacher, for example, analyzed about what a dialect is, morphology, also pronunciation, and her opinions were very, very substantial in the way that described a lot with the information contained in the main source of information. Now, also, she said that, for example, in our country, there are differences between the people who live in the coast and people who live in the highlands, in the Sierra. Okay, one of the examples was the use of letter S, which is strong in our region and not so much in the highlands. Also, people from the highlands tend to use the article el to talk about or to refer to people's names like La Maria, like El Jorge, things like that. Okay, and those are like the different kinds of information that the teacher described. Now, as conclusions about this is like different languages can have different dialects in different parts of the world, and based on history, dialects may be like born in the future. I think this will never stop because it depends on the social condition of people, also their habits, traditions, customs, the geographical position, maybe the mixture, the combination of new languages. For example, what happened with Spanish. For me, the main reason why we have different accents here, it was because there was a combination between the Spanish conquerors, and they mixed up the language with the accent of the Quechua, and that's why we have this mixture of somehow combining the teeth of the typical Sierra's accent, which is something very, very remarkable, something very obvious in our people there. And that's what I have to say about different dialects, different aspects of a language. Thank you very much.